what the feeling's like right now? I mean, we know what a special fight it was last time out and everything that was associated with it. Now, I wonder, is there any kind of a letdown, something that's it's difficult to build back up to that level this time around?
Not at all. Obviously, Bellator Hawaii was, beyond my wildest dreams, and it was the perfect fairy tale story and everything. But San Jose is a completely different fight. It's a different crowd, a different scene. It's a different walkout. Of course, my walkout's going to be bomb, So I didn't know. I don't feel like I have to fight in San Jose. I'm actually super excited just to get that different vibe going. So not at all.
What about the matchup itself? I mean, there was some surprise, I think, maybe when it was announced. But I mean, what do you feel about the fight itself?
I was totally not surprised when it was announced. I mean, I thought Vita, again, she's been on a rip right now, and she's been performing. So I was actually expecting to get Vita. And again, it's interesting because of course I'm nervous for all of my fights. I was especially nervous for the Valerie fight. And with Vita, I'm just excited, and not because I'm overlooking her or anything, just I think it's going to be an exciting fight, and of course I'll probably get nervous as the day gets closer, but right now I'm just so pumped. I'm just ready to go.
What is all this water training that you're doing? I find myself having difficulty breathing watching your Instagram,
Yeah, so it's this amazing underwater training that I discovered. I actually did it for Bellator Hawaii. So it's called Deep End Fitness / Underwater Torpedo League. It's with these former special ops Marine Raiders. Prime Hall, he's the founder of it, and it's just an incredibly different way of training, not just your body but your mind. Of course, there's a lot of physical benefits to it, like training your body to work with less oxygen, which in the fights you see fighters gas out all the time because they can't oxygenate their muscles and lift their arms up. So besides the physical benefits, the mental side is what I think is the craziest. Like, being able to perform while not being able to breathe is a huge mind. I was going to say the F word, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
The last thing for me, I guess, what is the goal? I mean, obviously defending your belt, staying champion, but I mean, do you feel like you need to go out there and you're this budding superstar, and there's so much more attention. Do you feel like there's something that you have to accomplish or you have to do in this fight?
No, I mean, I feel like that's kind of ego that gets in the way. A lot of people are like, well, what's your game plan against her? Are you just going to stand and bang? And while a part of me does want to, it's like, I'm giving her a chance, So I gotta keep continuing to do what I do, which is being a smart fighter, and not letting my ego get in the way. So I don't feel like I need to prove anything. I don't think I need to stand and brawl with a brawler. So no, same game plan.
On the other hand, you have some big stuff. We see you put the Budweiser ad in Hawaii, which must be crazy to see.
Yep.
I guess what 2 years ago, you were still on the up and up. Now
Yes.
you're one of the faces of Bellator. Just what has been, I guess, your favorite thing? What's the coolest thing to just share with the people around you as you become a bigger star?
I really like sharing my personal life also. I think people appreciate that I am pretty authentic via social media. That's kind of what everybody sees, And so I like the fact that I do let people into my life and see what it's like. I'm not always just posting ads or my life's so great on social media. It's like I let people into the real stuff. So I think, that's what people see, and that's what people have liked so far. And I'm going to keep being real, keep being me.
You and the girls at San Diego, and 10th Planet, very nice. So how the heck is the team getting called the Mean Girls in the area?
It's because of the movie Mean Girls. We're like, you can't train with us. So, but no, our coach Manolo Hernandez, he created that team name for us because honestly, none of us have ego. We will seriously beat the crap out of each other, punch each other in the face, and then go out for lunch after. And it's girls get a little personal, but our team is totally no drama, no cattiness. We all gotta eat, we all take our medicine, and then that's it. We're all homies at the end of the day.
Can I get some breaking news? What's going to be your character for your next weigh-in?
Ooh, I will tell you that the theme for this fight is going to be water. It's actually going to be the Hawaiian wave, because at Bellator Hawaii, if you guys watched, there was a wave that started during the third round, and you can literally see the crowd. And so, yeah, we're bringing that Hawaiian wave to San Jose. And yeah, that's what I'll tell you guys. It's going to be water. It's going to be waves. That's all.
Awesome. Ilima, Colin Crandall here, MMA Power Hour Fight TV. How you doing? Big fan. Love Manolo. Had him on my show a year ago. Tell him I said hello. Question for you. Since you've been champion, do you feel any extra pressure to not only perform well, but to win and to win spectacularly?
Not really. I mean, honestly, all the pressure was really for Bellator Hawaii. That was the most pressure I've ever felt going into a fight. And the fact that, I mean, the outcome of it is definitely lowered everything. I mean, right now, I mentioned with Goldie that I'm like, you know, right now I just want to win so I can get a house for my dog. So I guess I'm like feeling some parental pressure there. I feel so bad. We're in an apartment, and you know, he can't like run outside. You know, and like I'm so tired during camp that when I come home, he's just staring at me like, "Are we gonna go play?" I'm just
right. What is it about the Hawaiian fighters that give you guys this intensity and this warrior spirit that's just like unbeatable? Can you give me any idea what's going on over there? And is it recent, or was it always the case with fighters from Hawaii?
So as cliche as it sounds, it is in our DNA. Our ancestors, you know, we were a fighting warrior nation, and so again, it's been in our blood all these centuries. However, it is also a very huge cultural thing back home, and not saying that everybody's like brawling on the streets, but like growing up, you got into street fights, but you would shake the person's hand afterwards. Sometimes even parents are watching, you know, and the parents will shake hands. So it's definitely a cultural thing. It's not something that you know, was really looked down on in Hawaii. It's yeah, but you know, I feel like it's a good thing because some people need to get punched. You know, you just need to feel that at some point in your life.
Last question for me: do you feel like you're in your prime right now, and everything is pretty much on point to where you want it to be? I know no one would give themselves a 10 or an A+, but do you feel this is the best Ilima-Lei Macfarlane, or do you feel you're still a year or two or more away from that?
I definitely think I'm still evolving, and physically, women actually, I think their primes are like age 28 to 33. I'm about to turn 29 in a couple days, so I'm like, I'm right there in the beginning, baby. But yeah, no, I think I'm totally still evolving as a fighter. That's why I'm excited also for this Vito fight, because we've been working on some sneaky things that people probably won't expect. So no, I think that this isn't the very beginning, but it's definitely like climbing.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye. I know. I'm like